Today, I'm going to talk about the story about death. But don't worry, it won't scare you. Life is a picnic that death presents you as a gift. One of the travelers in the mind journey with the voice asked a question yesterday in the chat room. Victoria, what's your favorite phrase in this book? The untethered soul. It is the very book for the mind journey with the voice. It's one of the books of Michael Singer, the mentor of my soul. This is because there was nothing that didn't impress myself. Then I realized I liked the part I narrated just before, the very thing that made my heart beat just before. Is my favorite phrase right now. If you're living every experience fully, even death doesn't take anything from you. There's nothing to take because you're already fulfilled. That's why the wise being is always ready to die. It doesn't make any difference when death comes because their experience is already whole and complete. This quote is from The Untethered Soul, The Journey Beyond Yourself by Michael A. Singer. Master Michael asked me this question today. If you only have 1 week left, how would you like to spend the last week of your life? I'd like to live every moment of life. What can I do to make this moment perfect then? A week is a very short time. I would spend every moment preciously. Treasure box was forgotten in the busy life with dust. By practicing minimalism in daily life, what were the objects that survived? A picture catches my eye. It was one day in February. I wanted to go camping to celebrate Valentine's Day. I wonder if there was a camping spot in Yosemite. I found one site available on the last Saturday of February. Seeing that all other sites are full, someone must have canceled the reservation. I didn't have time to think about. I had to seize the opportunity God gave me. Usually camping spots of Yosemite National Park can only be secure if I can make a reservation 6 months in advance. It was just there for me, right next to Yosemite Village. It was still camping in the snow, but the weather wasn't that cold either. After a hike, I was heading back to the campsite. It was sunset time. People gathered somewhere. I wonder why they were gathering. I got off the car and went there. I looked at the atmosphere. I wonder why they were gathering there. I took my steps to a place where people gathered within reach. With the camera, I noticed that they were quietly looking at one place and the same place. Oh my. Down the cliffs of the El Capitan, the golden stream of lava like oranges was creating fog falling down the cliff. I looked at it with enchantment. I couldn't say anything. It was so wonderful. I didn't know what it was back then. When I came home and found out it was Horsetail Fall, aka Firefall. Looking right there in the sun, it can it can be seen from the mid to late February. Only when the weather is clear. Only when there is enough snow and enough to create a waterfall can be seen, created by the mother of the nature. It was amazingly beautiful. Was everything really coincidence? It was the best moment God gave me. Even more surprising is that there are thousands of horse faithful stories in my treasure chest. There was nothing less, nothing more. Everything was a precious moment I want to keep forever in my memory. If I have 1 week left, how would I spend the last week of my life? For the moments that should be important, I don't leave it to chance. I like to do what I'm most pleased with loved ones and my dog Chakra. I like to go to Yosemite. I like to spend a bit longer with this winter. I hadn't had enough time yet. Everything that nature gives me right there at that moment, I will accept it as a wonder and be grateful. Now it's your turn. God speaks. The time lasts for you. You have only 1 week. How would you like to spend the last week of your life? Please close your eyes. Inhale to your nose. Exhale to your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. What precious moments are you going to create? What is the first one? What else is the second one? What's the next? Now, open your eyes quietly. To the joy that created a precious moment, it is filled with gratitude. Thank you very much.